How to do lip blush process for mature lips you will see in this video. And if you're new to my channel, my name is /Teray. I'm founder of beauty/educational company, where we help scale PMU skills and income for students all over the world. So let's start with today's tutorial. If you have a client who has a mature skin, the first step would be to do the lip mapping and then of course do outline and fill the lip inside. And I will go just step by step. So first, how to do the lip mapping. Usually we do our permanent makeup on the lip area rather than the skin, because the permanent makeup on the skin heals differently, will have different color and will stay longer. And how to identify where is the lip skin and where is the actual skin is by looking at the texture. The skin has the dots, the pores, and the lip area has the lines. So I wouldn't go anywhere beyond this area. So what I usually do for the mapping, I use the thread with a white pigment, then I mark the lip and I outline this with a thread, and then I go to take a brush with a white concealer and put around the lips. All the links to the tools you can check under this video as well. So what I'm trying to do with my lip mapping is to make sure I have a crisp and nice outline to work with. So I will clean my mapping from inside to make sure it really is crisp. So I will spend quite a time to do so. Till, as you can see, I'm getting a nice outline already, and that's almost good to go. You can also use the powder to put on top. If your concealer or your white paste is more liquid, then you can seal this with a powder on top. So for her, I'm going to use peach color and cinnamon, mixed with cinnamon. And then first we start with outline. So for outline, I'm using 1RL needle, and I gently stretch the skin and I shade back and forth, but actually it's very light pressure, because with your outlines you don't want to outdo, you don't want to go too deep. And then after you finish a section, you erase this and check what's left inside, and then continue with the process. You can do upper lip, you can do then lower lip, and just keep going, switching between upper and lower lip. Once this is done, I'm going to put the numbing cream. I know you haven't heard me saying about numbing cream before, because outline I'm doing without the numbing cream, but after I finish outline, that's where I will put the numbing cream. And you will see after the numbing cream, this outline will also appear brighter. So for the numbing cream, we waited about 20 to 30 minutes, and now we can start procedure to fill the color inside the lip. You can see the outline very nicely, and that's the right depth for the outline. Now you can also put a cotton pad inside the lips to make sure if there's any pigment, it will be comfortable for the client. So I'm going to use 3RL needle to fill the lip area. It's a bigger configuration obviously than 1RL, so you can fill the color faster. And the trick behind filling the lip is not to go too wide. So you want to pack the color better for the color to stay after the healing. So usually I pack one area 3 times. From the right to the left to the right, it's 1 time, and try to do this 3 times over one area before I go tiny bit forward. Actually, I still move forward every time, but it's just tiny bits. Just really focusing on filling one area so many times before moving forward. Otherwise, you're going to spend so much time going back and forth, filling upper lip, then lower lip, then again upper lip and lower lip, doing 4 passes, 5 passes instead of doing 1, and that's it. So this way you can do the upper lip, then do the lower lip, and then come back just to fill any spots that are missing, that are left, and you're good to go with the procedure, and you won't waste so much time. Now in a minute you will see how I'm switching to the magnum needle. I just want to check which needle is better for her skin. So just to let you know, the needle will have different effect with the skin. So sometimes 3 RL works better, sometimes 1 RL, sometimes magnum. And obviously we want to use the bigger configuration to finish the lip blush faster, but not all the skin can take it. So I wanted to try how the magnum works on her, and it worked pretty well. So again, small tiny moves to pack the color, to make sure the color goes inside, that we have a very dense and color pigmented area rather than jumping from one place to another. Also notice how I hold my magnum needle. This is so crucial also for the better pigment, rather than holding this towards the other side. I had actually a tutorial of my course, a full tutorial of my course. The reason why, but just for you to kind of trust me and believe me, this way is better. The color will get into the skin faster. The larger the area will be filled faster by the color. So once upper lip is done, I'm going to do the lower lip. After I finish both lips, I will put secondary numbing cream. And then after this step, I'm going to fill in more color to the lips. And specifically, I'm going to fill in the gaps that I left. I switched to 3 RL needles so I can fill all the gaps better. And I filled the upper and lower lip. I used Cheyenne machine in this case, and also my speed is 4.9 volt using critical power supply. And that's the result of her lips. So to sum up, the process is lip mapping, then doing outline, then putting the numbing cream, then filling the upper lip, then filling the lower lip, then putting the numbing cream, then filling up the gaps, and making sure you fill one area more times before you move forward. Every time you move forward, you move just tiny bit by tiny bit. Do not jump too further. So that was my trick how to work with mature skin clients. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I encourage you to go to beautyslash.com to check out more tutorials, and also check out the courses if you're curious about the lip blush or hair stroke or microblading or brow shaping. We have so many amazing courses out there the students just love. And besides that, if you have any questions, you can comment under this video. And I will see you on our next tutorials at Beauty Slash.